I mean, for me personally, being of color, I know that's something that, we really fought for. So, I mean, I just want to, uphold my responsibility and, just pay forward, like, my respects to my past generations who really fought for that and wanted our voices to all be heard. So,
is this the first time you've ever voted?
No, I actually voted. I did the presidential one in the last election, so that was my first time voting though. So,
you guys to vote?
We had a meeting last Thursday about it. I think it was like Hawk to Vote, like an on-campus club. They're suggesting that we all do. Yeah.
Will you vote?
I'm not sure yet. We'll figure out. Ask me tomorrow. We'll see.
Is it the thing where you're concentrating on the game? You're not worried about that?
I didn't even realize today was election day or anything. No, I just woke up trying to play football. Yeah.
When you look at them, what do you see on film?
Yeah, I mean, you see a lot of similar things. They still run the same defense. Coach Leonard's still there. Now he's the head coach, obviously, so but he's keeping that defense intact. They play hard. They're tough. They're physical. A lot of big guys in the D-line especially, and I know they lost a couple linebackers, but they got some good depth there. A lot of guys have been rotating in, so they're still a good defense, and we're just treating them the same way.
Full respect.
Yes, exactly.
Did you vote today?
I'm going to this afternoon.
Did the coaches talk to you about voting?
Yeah, we actually last Thursday we had a just like an educational thing about how to vote, where to vote. Just if anybody had any questions about that, just encourage you to vote and do it the right way. Yeah.
Do you guys talk politics much?
Teammates?
Teammates?
As teammates,
Yeah.
like in the locker room?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously there's locker room talk. Everybody talks about the issues that they're having,
Sure.
and things that they want to be addressed. And I think that's important within the team for guys to get closer and just realize what is important to the guys on your team outside of football. So yeah.
For you guys, because you guys are not the biggest guys, size-wise.
Yeah, biggest thing is just being able to stay in your gaps, be able to do your responsibility to the best of your ability. Do your job so that the guys behind you can do their job. It takes 11 guys to be able to do their responsibility effectively, and if they don't do that, then it's going to kind of throw everything else off. So, we've gone against some big lines already. Nothing really changes. The approach doesn't change. The preparation doesn't change. It's just do your job.
The 3 games we lost in a row, we put on I don't know what our 12 points we put up, but it wasn't too many. So when you're playing like that, it's not fun playing, You're going out there, it's almost embarrassing, like seeing our defense put out these really impressive games every single week, and then we're going out there and not giving them anything to show for it by just having them back on the field after every single drive. It sucks for us. None of us are happy about that, but these past 2 weeks we've been playing good and putting the ball in the end zone for them, and it's been a team effort more, so that's definitely a lot more fun. You see more guys smiling around here, so definitely a lot more enjoyable.
I'm curious if you had any comments on the video, or if you've seen it of you getting Cooper DeJean away from Charlie there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have any comments on it. I've seen the video. Right now, I'm just kind of thinking about Wisconsin. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Jack, what growth have you seen from Graham Mertz on film from last year, this year, and even the year before that too?
Yeah, 100%. He's a veteran quarterback now. He's had a lot of snaps, a lot of experience. So that's going to be just difficult to manage him in that aspect. But I feel like he's gotten better in the pocket. I mean, I feel like they're trying to do some different things with him to try to get out of the pocket and maybe utilize his. I feel like he's a pretty mobile quarterback. Get him out of the pocket, allow him to make plays with his legs if it's there, but also make plays with his arms. So he's just a very talented guy. That's going to be a challenge there. And then also we just got to stop the run. So.
We just kept fighting each and every week, no matter what the outcome was. We were putting ourselves in a position to have success. And I think just taking it game by game, not focusing on what's to come ahead, but just focusing on that next down, that next play, that next series, that next quarter. Just focusing on what's in front of you and not thinking too far ahead. And just focusing on where your feet are at. Really.
How early on did you know that Caleb could help you guys this year?
Pretty early. Just I remember. I think it was our first practice of fall camp. We were inside because it was storming, and we're wearing shells, so we're not wearing pads. And he's running through guys, and which is kind of an unwritten rule of what you don't do because you don't want to get bust his shoulder doing that, but just the fact that he was able to do that, when he came back to the huddle, Spence, look like I'm running hard. Look like I'm running hard. I'm like, yeah, it does. So that was a pretty early tell that he had the right attitude and just a physical guy. But until you do it in a game, it's all just kind of potential, right? The production's the main thing, and obviously that Nevada game was kind of his first time getting significant carries, and he's done a really nice job since then.
We'll see you later.
Yes, sir.
What keeps you going through the tough times? Sorry, John.
I just don't want to let my mother down, don't want to let myself down. I know how much work I put into all this stuff. So if I can get back up and keep going, I'm going to keep going every single time. My mom has just done so much for me, and I know that one day I want to be able to make it to the big leagues and make sure she never works again. So if I could get back on this field anytime I get back on the field and do what I do and produce how I want to produce, it's just my motivation every time.